Hello, and welcome to B. Scott Speaks, where I give you news, poetry, black history, and scandals. Also, I have another channel that's called Just Berta Vlogs. It ends with the Z Vlogs. If you could check that out, I would greatly appreciate that. Now we are going to be getting into an article, and it's talking about. Let's go ahead and get into it. It says top 5 regrets people have on their deathbeds, what they can teach us about living healthy, fulfilled lives from an internal medicine doctor. To live a meaningful, fulfilling life, you have to accept that it'll eventually come to an end, says Shoshana Ungaleder. Over the years of caring for ill hospital patients, Ungaleder, a doctor who specialized in internal medicine, has observed regrets among people near the end of their lives. She tells CNBC, "Make it being proximate to the end of your life really allows you, pushes you to be present because that's all you have," say Uncle Lita, 44, host of upcoming Before We Go podcast and founder of the nonprofit End Well Foundation. That is true for all of us throughout our lives. This present moment is all we have. Here are 5 regrets people say they have. 1. I didn't spend enough time with people I love. 2. I worked too much and missed out on life. 3. I let fear control my decisions and didn't take risk. 4. I wish I'd been braver in the face of uncertainty or opportunity. 5. Focused too much on future and lost touch with the present. I wanted to go over the 5 points and just talk about those 5 points um, with with us as we are here living, breathing, and actually not um, close to close to getting ready to check out. At least I hope we aren't. But either way, um, I can I can understand about I worked too much and missed out on life. I get that because I worked a lot while my children were young, and I missed out on so much of their life and so many things working the way that I had to work, sometimes 2 jobs. And that's one of my regrets, and I talk to the kids about that often. Sorry about that. Somebody was outside. They had blew the horn. I'm back. But yes, that is one of my regrets, and I think that's on really the top of my list. And but I am getting to spend time with my children more as adults. You can't get that time back that you didn't have with them as children because you had to work, you had to take care of bills, you had to do all those things. And I'm definitely getting more time with my grandchildren, so I can really appreciate that so much. And then where they said I worked too much and missed out on life, I just feel like so many of us can relate to that, missing out on so many things because it was that one thing that we had to get to. You know what I mean? And for me, it was unfortunately trying to pay the bills, making sure that I had money to keep a roof over the children's head and my head. You know, I've been through a lot, people, a whole lot. And so have a lot of you. So I know you get it. I know you get it. And number 3, I definitely let fear control so many of my decisions. I really did. And I still to this day don't take risk. I am still to this day afraid to get on the airplane. But I said that that's one of my fears that I want to conquer sooner rather than later. I want to be able to get on a plane. I want to be able to actually go on a cruise. These are things that I've been afraid to do that family members, they've done things, went places that I stayed behind because I was afraid. I was afraid to do these things. So we can't let fear dictate our lives because we're going to live in so much regret and we don't want that, right? So I'm working on that. So that goes with number 4. I wish I was braver in the face of uncertainty or opportunity. So, yes, definitely things are uncertain when you go on trips. Things are uncertain when you do certain things. So, I just wish I was braver as well to take a risk and just step out there. Definitely for opportunities because I know I've had missed opportunities just because I was afraid to take the risk. So sometimes the risk is worth it and you never know. So step out there and take the risk. And number 5, focus too much on future and lost touch with the present. I can't say that I believe that don't relate to me. I didn't focus much on the future, which I think was a problem for me. I was in the right then and there in the trenches of everything of raising my children, making sure that there was money for bills, food to eat, things that they needed. So I was in the right then and there in the trenches of life. So I had no time to think about the future because I had to think about the present, what I was in, if that makes sense. But I didn't want to make this too long for you. And I'm going to go ahead and go. And you already know, if you would, like, comment, share, and subscribe.